Garrett Wilson made his pitch to Aaron Rodgers on why he should join the Jets. It was a good one. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Matt O'Leary back with another video, and today I am hopping into Garrett Wilson and his pitch to Aaron Rodgers. Why should Aaron Rodgers join the New York Jets? Well, let's hear it right from Garrett Wilson.
Aaron Rodgers called you up and said, hey, would you like to catch passes from me next year? What would you say to Aaron?
I probably, I don't know, man. I probably have a tear of joy come down. I mean, that's one of the greatest players of all time, and for him to even know my name or say he wanted to throw me the ball, I would probably cry, bro. For real, you know, that's a GOAT.
If you had to pitch him on why he should come to the Jets, say over the Raiders, what would you say?
The influx of young talent. You know, we got a better team than the Raiders. You know, I don't know who's listening. We got a better team than the Raiders.
Well, we're out in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So
we got
you might get a reaction from that.
No, we got a better team than them, and at the end of the day, I feel like that's all I would. Go look at the rosters, go look at how we played last year, go look at the analytics, and you'll see that we had every piece. You know, so you come in and we're gonna have a chance to do something special. Is what I'll tell them.
As you heard, Garrett Wilson said the New York Jets are the better team. We have the better roster. And he's not wrong. He isn't. And I know what people are going to say. Well, they have Davante Adams and Darren Waller and Josh Jacobs. That's a great skill position group. It is. They do have a very good skill position group. There's no denying that, but their defense stinks. The Las Vegas Raiders had the 31st defense in the entire NFL in defensive DVOA. The Jets were 5th. Their defense is Max Crosby, and that's it. That is it. Obviously, Max Crosby's a dominant edge player. He's a fantastic player. But they don't have anything on that defense. The Jets have the best corner duo in the NFL in Sauce Gardner and DJ Reed. They have Quinnen Williams, a young blossoming star. They have CJ Mosley in the middle of that defense. And you would think that eventually, you know, you add safety help to it and the rest of that defensive line in the pass rush, that's going to be a top 10 unit again this year. Are the Las Vegas Raiders really going to jump up from a 31st to an elite level unit? I find that really hard to believe, especially if you are, you know, giving up your assets to land Aaron Rodgers. And again, like, yeah, those are nice pieces. Having guys like Davante Adams, someone that he played with and was, you know, unbelievable, one of the best receivers in football. You have Darren Waller, who's a good player, and Josh Jacobs, who's a good player. Is the Jets offense that far off from those guys? Garrett Wilson is a young blossoming player. He had 1,100 yards with Joe Flacco, Zach Wilson, and Mike White throwing him the football. Do you not think he could be a 1,400 or 1,500 yard player with Aaron Rodgers throwing him the ball instead of the bottom 5 quarterbacks in the NFL that were throwing him passes this past year? Or Breece Hall returning from injury. Is he not a higher ceiling player than Josh Jacobs, potentially? He was great. He was on pace to be Rookie of the Year. You're going to have, you know, essentially had 2 offensive Rookie of the Year candidates in Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson before the injury. That's unbelievable. And do they not have other nice depth pieces on that roster? With the 2 tight ends and CJ Uzomah and Tyler Conklin, are either of those guys the caliber of Darren Waller? No, that's not what I'm going to sit here and tell you, but are they scrubs? Are they nobodies? No, absolutely not. And then, like, let's look at the divisions also. If you are Aaron Rodgers, do you want to go, I'm going to sign myself up to go to the division of the potential Super Bowl champions, at worst, AFC conference champion, Kansas City Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid? Am I going to go play in the same division that also has Justin Herbert with a real offensive coordinator now? They got Kellen Moore. They moved on from Joe Lombardi, so you'd imagine that they are an improved team. And Sean Payton, who is a great offensive mind and a great head coach. Russell Wilson stunk last year. Can Sean Payton revive him? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, maybe he's not able to, but that on paper, that division is significantly harder. In the AFC East, you have the Buffalo Bills, who are a really good team. They are a really good team, and I expect them to be good again this next year, but they're beatable. The Jets beat them with Zach Wilson at quarterback. Miami, they have a pretty good roster, but is Tua going to be healthy enough to play? Is he? I don't know. And New England, what are they doing? New England's kind of stuck in that no man's land. What the hell did they do at quarterback? Is Bill O'Brien going to be able to revive Mac Jones? They don't have a ton of talent on that roster. Want to go play in the AFC East? Or do I want to go play in a stacked division with two awesome young quarterbacks in Justin Herbert and Patrick Mahomes, and then the other team who really isn't that good got an elite level head coach in Sean Payton, so maybe they are able to revive their quarterback that was once an absolute stud who won a Super Bowl. It doesn't make any logical sense. Of course the Jets are a better option than the Las Vegas Raiders. I mean, like, let's just think about it. Again, if you want to go to a team that's ready to win, I'm not convinced the Raiders are ready to win. Based on what? They have so much work to do on that defense. The Jets were very literally this past year a quarterback away from being a really dominant team. You're saying if they don't even have if they had a middle of the road quarterback, I'm not even talking some of it Aaron Rodgers caliber, just like pick, the average, the 15th best in passing yards, passing touchdowns, completion percent, all of it, just middle of the road, average. That team's not winning 11 games. I think they do pretty easily. They just did not have a functioning quarterback. They're still 7-4. And yeah, we know they finished 7-10. Things went off the rails, but they would have been on their way. They would have won 11 games. I don't know. I think Garrett Wilson's right. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, I am Matt O'Leary. I will catch you next time.